Ukraine's president says he hopes the evacuation of civilians will continue from the besieged city of Mariupol. 100 women and children were allowed to leave the steelworks in the southern city yesterday. Others arriving in nearby towns from Mariupol have spoken of the devastation they have witnessed.
The scariest part is when they are shelling, when you see a shell exploding and people dying.
And we'll have the latest on that developing situation. Our other main stories on today's programme. A record number of people were referred for cancer checks last year in England, following a dramatic decline during the pandemic. 250 migrants on 7 boats are picked up in the Channel after 11 days without any crossings. And the new technology clubs hope will help tackle concussion in sport.
Hello, good afternoon from the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Well, this country's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, says he hopes evacuations from the city of Mariupol will continue today, if conditions allow. His government says hundreds of civilians are still trapped in a huge industrial complex there, as well as hundreds of wounded soldiers, in addition to many thousands of civilians still living elsewhere in that devastated city. Ukrainian fighters are still holding out in the Azovstal steelworks against the Russian siege that's been going on for weeks now. The Ukrainian military says Russian forces resumed their bombardment of the steelworks shortly after yesterday's evacuation. Our correspondent Joe Inwood has this report.
After